with this ring.
Lara with this ring.
Sorry, Lara, I'll give you this ring. Sorry.
You got one job.
Today couldn't have been any more perfect, and that has much to do with just how perfect you both are together and just how great you both work as a team. I've been there for many significant milestones in Lara's life, the biggest being the beginning of Lara and Anton's beautiful love story.
And then that moment came where Anton met Lara. And this guy who, you know, played to the beat of his own drum, sailed his own ship and flew his own flag was all of a sudden #smitten with mitten.
Just speaking about Anton as an individual, he's very much someone that teaches people about things, and for me that's been acceptance. It's taught me how to accept others regardless of what they do, what they say, good or bad. He's a fantastic friend, and Lara, you're very privileged to have him as your husband.
And ever since I met Lara, she's welcomed me with, as Anton's friend, with open arms, and has just got this like 1,000-watt smile. Like, both of them have such a love for life and the people around them, and every time you are around them, you feel like you're just connected to a charger.
Anton, mate, I couldn't be happier up here today to see you marry the girl of your dreams. You found yourself a real cracker. Myself and the people around me witnessed you become a different person once you met Lara. And in knowing you the way that I know you, #Anton, for someone to have made an impact on you like that means they must be a pretty special person.
Thank you, Anton and Lara, for the chance to speak today. I feel honoured and privileged to be a part of this amazing ceremony and to see the love that you both have for each other. When I look around, I see a room of smiling faces and warm hearts, all who are connected by the affection and love that we feel for you both and the impact you have made on our lives. Anton, I know some of you may not believe this, but growing up, Anton and I would play fight and I would beat him. I know it may not be possible, but back then I was bigger. 25 years later, things are a little different. Me with a little less hair, him a little taller, and hence I now use my words.
Lara is honestly just as beautiful on the inside as she is on the outside. She has been there for me in more ways than anybody here could even imagine. She is selfless, loving, spontaneous, inspirational, and has always been there for me no matter what, and always had time for me.
Lara, carried for 9 months under my heart and a lifetime inside it. As a child, Lara was a joy. Always gorgeous, we've seen, with her blonde curls, big brown eyes and sunny nature. Lara loved animals and has always been a fiercely loyal friend. These traits are still evident today in her choice of career and with her beautiful Emma, her bestie from primary school, as her chief bridesmaid today. I'm very proud of Lara. She's very loved and precious to me, and I admire the strong and beautiful woman she's grown into. So you take care of her, Anton.
Lara, you are my best friend and most important person in the world to me. I love you with all my heart. Plus, you can never leave me because I will find you. I love you so much. I can't wait to meet you at the altar. Love, Anton. Kiss, hug, kiss, hug.
As a parent, we wish for our children that they grow up to be independent and happy with their lives, and Lara has done that. Lara's worked really hard to find a job that she loves and pursued her hobbies with determination, achieving amazing results as she's competed in various pageants right around the world. It's been lovely to see Lara grow even more confident and beautiful just by knowing that Anton has her back.
I spent time with Lara when they both came to Europe. I was thinking, who's this girl? What does she want with my brother? Ready to ask some challenging questions. All of that went out the window when I met her. Her beaming smile, warm personality, and caring attitude won me over. She is a way that makes you feel instantly comfortable, included in what's going on, and is very thoughtful. I'm very grateful to have her joining the family.
Anyone who knows Lara knows that she's an incredibly special individual who is caring, determined, genuine, kind, intelligent, and has a great moral compass, and is a hell of a lot of fun to be around. Lara is an extremely positive and uplifting personality that lights up every room she enters, and everyone instantly falls in love with her. Her energy is infectious. Knowing what a special person Lara is has made me doubt that anyone would ever live up to my standards to date Lara. Well, that was until Anton came along, and he has proved himself to be an all-round great guy who always has Lara's back in every way and pushes her to achieve all her goals, no matter how big or small.
Family, friends, welcome to the Whitsundays, and in particular this picturesque setting here at beautiful Cape Gloucester as we celebrate this wonderful occasion that we're all about to witness. Lara and Anton would like to thank you all for being here to share in their special day, and want you to know how important each and every one of you is to their relationship. So just clarify there, Lara, so if they're not important, they're not here, is that what you're saying? Yeah, okay, good. And a quick response to that, yeah, they wouldn't be here. You are the people who've helped Lara and Anton to become who they are. You are the people who mean the most to them, who have shared their lives, who have provided for them and encouraged them, and inspired them through their lives. And now you'll share this life-changing day along with them. Lara and Anton, your marriage actually began the moment the two of you first decided to join your lives together. Today we acknowledge the bond that continues to grow as you take this next important step together. Your marriage is unique. There has never been another like it, nor will there be one like it ever again. You will never finish building this relationship, and together you will find new ways to cherish each other's lives while finding happiness and meaning in your own. Promise never to take each other for granted. Remind yourselves often of what has drawn you together. Take the time to make your partner feel special. Take the time to play together. Take the time to listen, to share, to negotiate, to talk about fears, failures and disappointments, and to talk about each other's expectations, hopes and dreams. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Skinner. I'm an authorised marriage celebrant, and I'm privileged to perform the celebration of this marriage today between Lara Louise Mitten. Everyone loves to hear their full name straight out. Anton gets the same. Lara Louise Mitten and Anton Zaffer. No middle name, it's pretty bland, isn't it? Sorry, in a nice way. Lara and Anton, before you join in my presence and in the presence of these beautiful witnesses, you know who you are, the beautiful ones, I'm to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship in which both of you now are about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. Anton, will you take Lara to be your lawful wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honour and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep only unto her, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Perfect. Lara, will you take Anton to be your lawful husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honour and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep only unto him, as long as you both shall live?
I do.
It's come too far. I call the persons here present to witness that I, Anton, take you, Lara, to be my wedded wife, to share my food with you and give you half the bed, to try and clean up all soda waters around the house, to support you chasing your dreams, to be by your side in the good times and have your back in the bad, to love and share with you always. You are my best friend, and regardless of the obstacles we may face together, I give you my hand, my heart and my love from this day forward for as long as we both shall live.
I call upon the people here present to witness that I, Lara, take you, Anton, as my lawfully wedded husband. From the moment our paths crossed, you have surprised me, distracted me, captivated me, and challenged me in a way that no person ever has. I've fallen in love with you again and again, and you are and always will be my best friend. Anton, you make me feel like I can conquer the world with one hand as long as you are holding the other. You are my home and an adventure at the same time. At first, I fell in love with you, but I continued to knowingly walk into love with you, choosing to take every step along the way. I believe in fate and destiny, but I also believe in choices. You are my fate and my destiny, but you are also my choice. In 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality, I would choose you. I've seen your best bits and your worst bits, and I choose both. With any problems that you face, I can't promise to solve them all, but I can promise that you won't have to face them alone. I swear I could not possibly love you more than I do right now, but I know that I will tomorrow. Anton, I promise to love you on our best days, on our worst days, and on every ordinary day in between.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the earliest times, the circle has been a symbol of completeness and committed love. And for many years, couples have exchanged rings as a token of their love and their commitment to each other. The ring is an unbroken and never-ending circle, symbolising a commitment of love that is also never-ending. These simple bands are not of great value within themselves, but are made precious by our wearing of them. Dan, can I please ask you to present the rings? So just grab a ring each, guys. Yep. Thank you, Dan. Lara, with this ring.
Lara, with this ring.
Sorry, Lara, I'll give you this ring. Sorry.
You got one job.
I know. I thought I'm behind the curtain.
Lara, I give you this ring
As a reminder
as a reminder
that I will love,
honour
and cherish you
and cherish you
in all times,
in all
in all places,
places,
and in all ways,
forever. Forever.
In all ways, forever.
Forever.
Place the ring. Lara, please repeat after me. Anton, I give you this ring. Sorry, don't say that. I'm deterring you. Anton, I give you this ring.
Anton, I give you this ring
As a reminder
that I will love, honour,
and cherish you
and cherish you
in all times,
in all times,
in all places,
and
in all ways.
Cough.
Forever.
Forever.
All right, let me start by firstly congratulating Lara and Anton on choosing me to be their MC for the evening.
They struck gold.
But in all seriousness, I'm sure I speak on the behalf of everyone by saying it's truly heartwarming to see two people as genuine, lovely and good-spirited as you two tie the knot. Congratulations, guys.
I've been there for many significant milestones in Lara's life, the biggest being the beginning of Lara and Anton's beautiful love story. I remember quite a few years ago now, when Lara and Anton first met. Lara and I were living together at the time, and Lara came home from being a ring girl at a local fire night, and she was absolutely gushing that she crossed paths with an incredibly handsome man who may have been flirting with her, but it was hard to tell as he was so shy. A few days later, at my workplace, I happened to be working with one of Anton's best friends, Sam. And after chatting amongst each other, it soon became apparent that both Anton and Lara had a massive crush on each other, but were too shy to do anything about it. So Sam and I got matchmaking, and here we are together today, standing at your wedding. So you're welcome.
To find the right person, it can take time, self-development, openness, and commitment. What I see here today is that love. A love that is built upon a deep caring for one another, honesty, and laughter. Together you have both influenced all our lives, and I'm very lucky and grateful to be a part of it, and excited to see what the future brings. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. To Anton and Lara.
My favourite and one of the most proudest moments was when he was in grade 4 at primary school, when he illustrated his incredible sportsmanship, something we have now all been shown. His class was doing a mock Olympics. He took his bike to enter the bike race. Some of them have heard this story. Well, he took off with power, determination and competitiveness that we have all seen, and was way ahead in the lead when his bike chain came off. I was devastated for him. However, he proceeded to get down, put it back on as the others were passing him. He started pedaling again, catching his competition. Then at the bend, once again, it came off. He reattached it and once again caught up and took the lead. I was cheering for his strength and fortitude. Then tragedy struck. It came off again. I would like to say this ends in winning, however it didn't. Yet it did end with a great inner strength. He couldn't get it on. He got the bike and started to run next to it to the finish line. No, he didn't win. But in my eyes, he had just beaten the world. I was so proud of him. It was one of those moments that Anton has made me so proud of him as a boy and the man he has now become. One very pertinent memory for me was when Anton was 17 and he said, with great awareness, that what he was looking for, he said, "Mum, I would just like to find a girl who becomes more and more beautiful the longer I know her." He was 17. And that person he definitely found. Enter his incredibly beautiful, compassionate, loving bride, Lara. Lara is beautiful, this we can easily see. However, her beauty also radiates from inside to out. Through her humour and passion for life and adventure, love for animals and the family menagerie they have raised, plus her generosity with other family and people, and her undying support and love for my son. She has a heart full of compassion and warmth, all of which has made it so incredibly easy for me to welcome her into our family. I know this depth has come from her own family, and I thank you for this amazing young lady you have raised. I'm also grateful to be able to call Lara's family my family too. Anton and Lara have travelled, trained and laughed, worked through disappointment and challenging outcomes, and still their love and devotion has grown and developed into the deep love and everlasting relationship that has accumulated in this wonderful day.
Weddings are happy times filled with love and optimism for the future, and I'd like to welcome you all here today and thank you for coming to share this special day with Lara and Anton. Lara's always considered her choices carefully, even down to shoes and socks, which was a bit of a trial as a child. And when it came to people, Lara would always size people up before she decided if they were goodies or baddies. But once she decided you were okay, she was and is absolutely steadfast in her affection. As Lara grew older, she became quicker in making those decisions, and when she met Anton, she sized him up and made up her mind about him pretty quickly. We would like to officially welcome Anton to our family and thank the Zaffa family for making Lara and us feel so welcome and part of their family already. And we look forward to sharing lots of good times in the years ahead. Thank you.
Fast forward several years, and you've got this bloke who used to lock himself in a cage to enter into a fist fight with people, was suddenly nervous to ask this girl to marry him. But after a bit of sound advice and a couple of tips from yours truly about how to be a hopeless romantic, Anton mustered up the courage to ask this fine lady to marry him. And it's safe to say that in all the years that I've known Anton, I've never seen him happier and more fulfilled. I hope you have had an unforgettable evening out here at Cape Gloucester Resort sharing this special occasion with two incredible people. Best man signing out.
One of the things I realised as I got closer to this day is that I would not just be leaving with a wife, but a whole new family as well. And that is a wonderful thing. To both Graham and Margaret, thank you for welcoming me into your family. I promise to do everything in my power to be the kind of husband that your daughter deserves. To my mum and dad, without the both of you, I would not be standing here today as the man I am. Mum, you taught me compassion, determination, understanding, integrity, loyalty, resilience, and taught me how to be the kind of man to win the heart of such an amazing and wonderful woman. Dad, you have shown me that love is not limited to the distance nor time between two people, but the thoughts and actions of a person when needed, and for that, I am immensely grateful. last but definitely not least is my beautiful wife. Look how amazing she looks today and every day. Lara, you have definitely made me step up and become a better person than I ever could have been without you. You're the most beautiful and caring person, and I'm so glad that I get the pleasure of spending the rest of my life without you. With you. Doesn't matter, wherever she goes, I'll find her. Love is not finding someone to live with, but finding someone you cannot live without. Please raise your glasses to my beautiful bride, Lara.